He's telling me that the rain is also now heavy in Somalia. The Somali families actually complain, so we're worried a little bit about that. When you see countries like
they are friends.
Your Excellency Ahmed Mwani Fiki, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Permanent Secretaries present, Ambassador Kubai Iringo, Kenya Ambassador to the senior officials from Kenya and Somalia, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this session today. This is to engage constructively and address matter relations between the two countries. I would like to inform you, Honorable
Again, I will ask the umpire.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
And my colleagues, I can testify that when it comes to negotiating with our brothers and sisters from Somalia, it's not a joke. In so doing, they have set the parameters on the conduct and promotion of our bilateral relations. This is very important because the teams were able to finalize discussions on 3 bilateral instruments in the fields of political consultations, education, and defense, although there's just a little left, which Duale and his counterpart will finalize. I am confident that the resolutions arising out of this session of the JCC will serve as motivation for the finalization and signing of the pending draft instruments, as well as an inspiration to further solidify bilateral cooperation for the mutual benefit of the people of our two countries. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I reiterate Kenya's commitment to cooperate with Somalia. I assure you of my support and that of the government of the Republic of Kenya, and readiness to engage on various matters to bolster our relations. This joint commission is one of the most robust bilateral cooperation arrangements. Since the last JCC and several high-level engagements, I appreciate that both countries have made strides in implementing a number of resolutions. For Kenya, we appreciate that mutually beneficial economic ties and investments flow between our two countries and the foundation for mutual benefit and integration. I wish to acknowledge with appreciation the resumption of Kenya Airways commercial flights on 14th February 2024 and the Somali Civil Aviation Authority's approval for KQ's request for 2023-2024 winter season schedule of freighter flights commencing on 9th February 2024. I also appreciate efforts made in enhancing cooperation in the fields of security, capacity building in the field of health through training of health professionals and the training of police officers.
Today marks a significant occasion as we gather to discuss matters of mutual importance, guided by the shared vision of enhancing cooperation and fostering stronger ties between our two nations. Somalia and Kenya have a long-standing history of bilateral relations dating back to the inception of both nations. It is an example that distinguished presence of His Excellency Hamza Abdi Barre, the Prime Minister of the Federal Government of Somalia, whose visit underscores the importance we place on deepening the bonds of friendship and collaboration between our countries. This event not only underscores the strength of our bilateral relations, but also demonstrates our mutual commitment and eagerness to fully utilize each other's resources. Today's proceeding will be marked in history, highlighting our willingness to collaborate, exchange, and harness the potential of economic integration to address issues like politics, economic and social development, security, movement of people, and among others. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, while Somalia is still in the process of recovering, it is gradually reclaiming its position on the global stage and achieving significant milestones, including advancements in governance, security, and democracy, the lifting of arms embargo, debt relief, and finally joining the East African community. These accomplishments have been made possible by the commitment of the federal government of Somalia and the support of our partners and friends, including the Republic of Kenya. Somalia aims to further enhance its development cooperation globally and particularly within the region, to explore untapped opportunities for the mutual benefit of both nations, in alignment with the principles of Pan-Africanism and the Agenda 2063 of the African we want.